Good day and welcome to everyone joining us for this pre-recorded show. We have Grant Paddock on the line, our resident expert for the Faierview race card. This is pre-recorded on Thursday morning for Friday's race meeting at Faierview, where at this stage we're racing on the turf, and it looks to be a 9-race program and an early start 11:25. Grant, great to have you on the line again. An early start 11:25.
Yeah, morning Sheldon, morning Panthers. Yeah, nice and early, 9-race card, end of the season. The final fight down between Greif and Smith for the championship. It's going to be interesting. Decent card for the day as well, so let's take it away.
Super. Kicking off in the first race, talking about that title chase, we have the top two, Gavin Smith and Alan Greif, were the top two favourites in race number 1, where number 1, Bridgerton, is trading at 33-10. Number 12, The Lady Love, is 4-1, and then you can get 5-1 and better the rest. Just looking at race number 1, number 12, The Lady Love, has been fancied in all the runs to date, and number 1, Bridgerton, has got the form to be very alive.
Yeah, Sheldon, they've tried hard to win a maiden. They're knocking, not quite rounding off their races, I must be honest with you. I'm going very strong on the 7 horse here, single file. Very unlucky to get beaten ahead last time out by Ortura. Ortura was actually nominated for the Champion Juvenile Cup later on in the day, but got taken out. So strong in the camp of single file from Bridgerton and the Lady Love, and you probably get a horse like Winning Grace to fill up the quartet with Swiss Walt.
So there we go, Grant Paddock suggesting number 7, single file, at this early stage of recording is at 5-1 and 11-2. So maybe try and get some money in race number 1. As we step into race number 2, number 5, Catch Us If You Can, is at 7-2. Number 7, Global Avenues, at 9-2. And then we have Public Benefit number 14 at 5-1. Grant, in race number 2, where will you be heading?
I'm with the Cape Town horse here, the 5, Catch Us If You Can. Form lines are very strong. The thing about these Cape Town horses, they've been running in this kind of going for a while now. Solid form, 2 lengths, 0.8, 1.65, more than good enough to beat the maiden field in Port Elizabeth. 150 days off, small concern, but I'm sure Justin's not going to bring it here if it's not ready to win. So the 5, Catch Us If You Can. From another new horse in Port Elizabeth, Sky Velocity, that's been around the country a bit. It's been with Van Vieren, Joburg and Durban, but holding solid form, and that's in-season form. So Sky Velocity for 2nd, then the Philly Public Benefits and Rugsa to fill up the minor places.
Right, let's get on to the business now. You've tipped us a place accumulator, which commences in race number 3, which is due for approximately 12:25. And when you have a look at the card, this is an open maiden, and making the local debut is number 11, Admiral's Ransom. So race 3 at around 12-1, 55 kilograms on the back, and this could be one of your value bets on the day?
Yeah, my value bets on the day, Sheldon. Doing decent work at home. Probably would have been a touch better on the poly. His poly gallop was very, very good. But we take our chances from on the grass. The winner could definitely come from a horse like Master of Defence. He was very unlucky last time out. They did fancy him to win the race. He dropped a bit at a vital stage and then made up ground late. The long straight to Fairview grass is going to suit him down to the ground. So Master of Defence will be there. A horse like Regazo Grande is improving. Young horse, unfortunately, drawn out at 15. And then, as I said, Admiral's Ransom. Mohandas here is the favourite. You're probably going to be a runner as well and got to go in. But I've gone for the 2, 6 and 11 in my place accumulator, and that should get you through comfortably.
Moving on to the second leg of your place accumulator. Here you have the top 2 in the betting. Number 6, Teatro, Richard Fourie and Alan Greif teaming up. And then you got Gavin Smith and Samanga Kamalo with Slim Yanni. So each and every race is going to count big time for the stables.
Yeah, 100% is going to be, this was definitely one that's for the championship trainers, there's no doubt. I've gone for Teatro purely because of his grass form. Slim Yanni's had done nothing wrong, but it's all been on poly. He's got to turn it around on the grass. So those two will get you through the place accumulator, no doubt. In the pick six, you're probably going to have to add in a horse like Liddell's Echo, as well as the Cape Town horse Spring Awakening.
On to race number 5, and this is due off at approximately 13:45, where they have number 1 Double Check at the early time of recording. 7-2, number 2 Spirit of Silvano's 4-1, number 5 Honey Quest is around 5-1 and 11-2. I see you've gone with 1, 8 and 13 in your place accumulator, Grant.
Yeah, tricky kind of a racist, but I am in the camp of the Cape Town horse Double Check. She has been here before and won very, very well. Muzi actually won a decent race on one of those non-black type races. This is a lot less competitive than that. So she's a massive, massive runner. Light Without ran a very good race the other day. 1.75 behind Bournemouth. Bournemouth a decent sort. And then Ellis Island backing trip. Definitely going to suit him back on the grass as well. Definitely going to suit him. So he's also at a nice price to fill up the place accumulators. 1, 8 and 13 should get you through. Pick 6, you might have to add in a couple more.
That'll take us on to race number 6, which is the Port Elizabeth Gold Cup, listed over 3,200 meters. And just having a look at this event at 14:25. Yeah, you are going with Heathcliff, I believe.
Yeah, Sheldon, very, very good horse. I must be honest with you, he's a top stayer. Don't look at being 3 years old. He's going to be turning 4 in a couple of days' time. A solid campaigner. He's run and won very good races. His last run was over 2.7, where he came from off the pace and ran away from them the last bit. I'm very strong on Heathcliff. Top quality, obviously the main danger, the favourite in the race. He's done nothing wrong in Cape Town, but yet to be tested over this kind of a trip, 3,200 metres. And then obviously Silver Host, who has done the trip, is another one that can go into bigger permit. But I'm bankering here Heathcliff to get you through everything.
Excellent. So Heathcliff, one of the better bets on the card for Grant Paddock over the 3,200 metre journey. Moving on to race number 7, which is the Champion Juvenile Cup. It's listed. It'll be contested over a distance of 1,400 meters. And let's just take a look. Numbers 3 and 9. These are the 2 runners that you'll be structuring your bets on.
Yeah, 100% Sheldon. The 3 and the 9 will get you through. Underworld, you've got a big advantage of, he's beaten Zumi in the Somerset last time out over 1,200 meters in heavy conditions, and the grass is going to be heavy tomorrow if we get that far. So Underworld's got the experience on the on the track, whereas the local horses haven't. So I'm going to take him to beat Fairy Night, an improving horse. He's done nothing wrong. He won a very good race last time out. And then Questor also, he's been 1,400, got touched off by his stable companion Global Banker, but he's improved since then. And then the horse Abound to fill up the quartets. But the 3 and the 9 are going to get you through.
The penultimate event, here you're going with numbers 3, 4 and 6. So let's start off with number 3, A Linger Longer. This is a 5-year-old son of Flower Alley. Now just looking at the record, 29 runs for the 6 wins and 4 placings. Looking at the recent runs, last time was only touched off by a whisker.
Yeah, very, very unlucky last time out. It probably would have been better over a mile, but the 1,400 on grass with a long straight shouldn't be too much of a problem. Keep It Secret's definitely the horse to beat. There's no doubt. I think he's been here too, and he's won. He's run in the soft. He's run too far stronger with average merit ratings of 90 and 90 and 90. So he's probably, well, he's definitely the horse to beat. There's no doubt. So Keep It Secret, A Linger Longer, and then the 6-horse Prince Vian, also good last run, down in weight, definite runner. There's no doubt.
Then we move on to race number 9, and this will bring down the curtain on the Faierview race meeting. And taking a look at your numbers here, numbers 1, 2 and 8. Are those enough numbers?
Yeah, place accumulator, definitely going to be enough numbers. Pick 6, you're going to add horses. I actually prefer Magnetic Dime here. Once again, been running in heavy conditions, 1 in the wet, no problems with the distance, solid Cape Town form. Madam Vicky, definitely runner back on the grass. She's a very, very nice filly this, and she'll be in the money, there's no doubt. And then obviously Executor, it's a quick turnaround. She ran 7 days ago, she's fit. But, you know, when they're chasing the titles, if they can run, they must run. And she's probably a definite runner as well. The pick six, you're probably going to have to add in a couple more here, Sheldon. Horses like number 4, number 13, number 14. It's a tricky kind of a race to finish off the day, there's no doubt. But 1, 2, and 8 will get you through the place accumulator. And I think it's a day where exotics are definitely going to pay.
Excellent. Just giving my little bit of input. Number 4, Baubles and Beads, still a one-time winner. And this horse started off the career in KwaZulu-Natal. And I think they've been quite disappointed on the whole with number 4, Baubles and Beads. And just looking at the rating of 76, consistent form locally there. So certainly going to have to be a horse that you need to factor into all of your equations.
100%. I've got her in the back end of Cortez, but she can definitely be a big runner. She's running she ran in a Pinnacle. She ran a very good race to Angel Debs, and then to 2.25 to a filly called 3 Rocks is probably one of our better 2-year-old sprinting fillies at the moment in Port Elizabeth. So she's a definite runner. She's drawn 4 on the right side of the course if it is greasy. So yeah, Baubles and Beach, she's dropped nicely in the ratings, and she could definitely be competitive in what I call a very, very tricky last race.
Well, there you have it from Grant Paddock, a very, very tricky ending to the meeting, so keep a close eye on the betting activity. Now, Grant, we're going to bring up your suggested bet for the day, so if you can take the viewers through your suggested bet, please.
Thank you very much. Okay, my best bet, Sheldon, race 6, number 4, Heathcliff. My value bet in the day is race 3, number 10, Admiral's Ransom, and my suggested bet's the place accumulator, where we go the first leg 2, 6, and 11. By 6 and 8, by 1, 8 and 13, by bank of 4, by 3 and 9, by 3, 4, 6, by 1, 2, 8.
Super. Thank you very much, Grant, and all the best. And as usual, thanks very much for giving us the lowdown and all the hard studying that you do back home there. Thanks very much, and have a good day's racing.
Thank you very much, Sheldon, and go well, punters.
Excellent. That's Grant Paddock on the line for the Fairview race meeting on the turf, racing on Friday. And as I always say, now it's up to the horses to do it for us.